Hey everyone. So, what's that? Hey guys. Today we are talking about present simple tense. I know probably all of you have heard about this tense at school, with your teacher, or just studying online individually, but let us see what present simple is one more time. Let us summarize this tense and see when and how we use it. Are you ready? Let us start. So, present simple has two parts, to be and to do. We will start with to be. When do we use it? Well, we use it when we have general facts but no actions, in 99%. For example, I'm Frederick. This is my YouTube channel. You aren't here, but I am here. You see? No actions, just general facts. We also use present simple to be for description. Description means characteristics. For example, I'm strong. Yes, you are smart. His jokes aren't funny sometimes. Again, we use it without actions. Or we can also use present simple to be for state or condition of somebody. Let us see when. I'm hungry. She is tired. Or this team is excited about the win, for example.
Yeah, but I am excited. I'm really excited.
So again, we use present simple to be when we have no actions, when we want to describe, characterize, we talk about general facts without actions, or condition, we are tired, hungry, happy, etc., etc.
I am hungry!
So the next part is to do. We use it for actions, for example, for regular actions, like do you go to work on Mondays? Or does she have breakfasts? Or she never listens to me. I always say what I think. Regular actions. The next option is when we use it for general actions, like I don't know how to dance, or he hates swimming, or they like broccoli. You see, these are not regular but rather general actions.
My wife, she loves mayonnaise.
The next part is schedule, in other words, timetable. Here we talk about organized events. For example, quickly, my train leaves in 15 minutes. So you see, we're talking about future, but that is scheduled because trains, they have timetables. Or for example, does the concert start at 5 p.m.? And I'm talking about, for example, today, later today. So near future, but organized, it is scheduled. Or for example, do you go to work at 2 p.m. next Tuesday? Again, future, but present simple because it is scheduled.
And your train leaves in an hour.
I want to fly.
We also use present simple when we talk about listed actions. For example, you watching a football game and the commentator says, now he has the ball, he runs so fast, he hits the ball and yes, he scores a goal. Something like this. Well, the commentator is talking about present actions, so he is running fast, yes? But he's talking present simple, he runs, he scores, he hits the ball, yes? Because one action goes after another one. We have a list of actions, and that is why we use present simple for this. Now, let us look at another situation. For example, we have two friends talking, and one says, tell me about yesterday. The other replies, okay, listen. I wake up, I look at my watch, and I see that I am late. So I'm nervous. I run to my work, and I come to the office, and I see that nobody's here. Then I understand this is a day off. I don't have work. A day off means a holiday, for example, when nobody works. So you can see that we use present simple in many situations. For example, general or regular actions. This is about present time. Then we also use for schedules. This is about future, organized events. Or we use it even for the past when we tell a story. So if there is storytelling, we can also use present simple even for the past. In present simple, we also have some situations that we use in real life, in everyday spoken English. For example, my friend has a birthday tomorrow, but I don't know what to give him. What do I do? In other words, what should I do? For example, I can ask for an opinion, like what do you think I need to do? What do I do?
So, what do I do?
Or for example, this evening we're going to a restaurant and I ask my wife, hey, what do you say we go to this Chinese restaurant? Again, I'm asking for her opinion. What do you say we go to this Chinese restaurant?
What do you say we all go get something to drink and make up and be friends, huh?
Or we have another example. You can say, I like your t-shirt. But you can also say, I do like your t-shirt, which means I really like your t-shirt. Another example, wife says to husband, hey, I think you don't love me. The husband replies, no honey, I do love you. So I say I do love you because I want to put an accent on the action love. I do love you. I do like your t-shirt. Something like this.
I told her that you like chocolate.
I do like chocolate.
So let us summarize, make a conclusion of what we've talked about today. Present simple has to be and to do parts. To be is about general facts such as description, condition or state without any actions. To do is about general or regular actions that are in present time but also scheduled actions that are in the future, or storytelling that is in the past even. And we also talked about present simple in spoken English. For example, I do love your t-shirt, which means I really love your t-shirt. Or what do you say we go to a restaurant, which means what do you think if we go to a restaurant? Well, I hope that you liked this video and it was clear to you. If it wasn't, you can watch it one more time. I'm saying goodbye to you and we'll see each other very soon. Bye bye. What am I talking about? The main things about this. The first is of course parts of present simple. What is this? You aren't. About to be. Be.
And you can also follow me on Telegram channel where I post every day, or Instagram where you can find different content as well. The links are in the description.